Pessoal, aviso, esse vídeo contém luzes muito interminantes. Esse não é Fnaf Cop, esse é Animatronics Help Wanted. Jogar único, que meu irmão tá com o celular travado. E na vida 2, o diamante que aparece esconder dos animatronics. Isso aí é um clássico. Fazbear Entertainment. Eu vou no carro.
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience. Fazbear Entertainment is excited to join the digital age, and what better way to do that than with an edge-of-your-seat virtual reality experience.
Sumiu.
We know that Fazbear Entertainment has developed something of a bad reputation over the last few decades since pending, but we aren't above laughing at ourselves. Ha ha ha. That's why we have recreated many of these completely fictitious scenarios, ones that you've been fed over the last several years, into a hilarious VR game, in the hopes that we can finally move past these childish ghost stories and develop a new relationship with you, as well as your kids. Don't forget the merch perfect for birthdays, so sit back and enjoy a few scares. We do, however, ask that you agree to a simple waiver before you play. It's mostly just legal mumbo-jumbo and isn't at all based on user experiences thus far or injuries associated with testing. Just touch the button to agree, and then we can jump right into some harmless fun that can't harm you at all in any harmful way. Thank you for playing the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience. You acknowledge that Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for accidental digital consciousness transference, real-world manifestations of digital characters, nightmares, night terrors, night sweats.
Eu não sei, tem vários. Select the game. Terror noturno. Respirar significa perigo. Haja rapidamente para se proteger. Pular.
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience. Use the console in front of you to navigate the menu and pick one of the frightening experiences available. By completing these scenarios, more will become available. You'll see plenty of familiar faces and some new ones as well. So stay a while and have a good time. And remember, despite the temporary horror you may experience, this is a completely controlled environment, and you aren't in any real danger. Fazbear Entertainment not responsible for real danger.
Tá, a gente vai começar. Nightmare Frog só ataca durante o ataque de iluminação. Sempre mova-se para frente entre cada ataque enquanto possível. Para Freddy, certifique-se de olhar para ele através das câmeras. Por que tem um cara fazendo pizza ali no canto? Construir tente memorizar as peças mostradas no monitor e colete-as. 5 noites no Five Nights at Freddy's. Usar máscara. Continuar. Assusto. Tá.
Hello, and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear Pizza. I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old location, you know. Some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility, they even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat? But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now that being said, No new system is without its kinks. You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first guy finished his week, but complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seem to move around at night and even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution.
Saiu 2 cursos lá e ainda é só a primeira noite. Não fui ligar ainda, nem para de falar.
So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually anything that wandered in will wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have light, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the Freddy head if you need to. Keep the music box wound up. Piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
O Fred já saiu também. Que é isso, mano? Que é isso? Toy Bunny. Você é a Toy Chica, né? Tá 4 da manhã. Tô achando que eu ganhei essa. Eu chegar aqui, tá diminuindo. Eu ganhei essa mecânica de caixa da Puppet, Peraí. Só o jeito do banheiro, eu venço. Eu preciso tirar. A tica me matou na hora que tava 5 da manhã. Segurede. Voltar ao menor. Para também é um pouco mais difícil esse Fnaf. Então, enfim, esse foi o vídeo de hoje. Esse foi um pouco curto. Eu não sei, eu ainda vou editar. Mas, tomara que você tenha gostado do Fnaf mais realista de todos.